Anytime you walk outside and you think, man, this is a shorts and t-shirt day, that's a great day for rattlesnakes, Gila monsters, and a variety of other things that you may or may not want to encounter on your hike. What most people don't realize, if they spend a lot of time outdoors hiking or hunting or whatever, that they have walked literally within inches probably of these animals many, many times and never had a negative encounter. And that's really where a lot of the confusion comes from. People feel like these things are out to get them and that they're just waiting for any opportunity to pounce upon the unsuspected hiker or hunter, when in reality these animals go through great lengths to avoid conflicts with human beings. So just like you would hide from any potential danger, these animals do the same thing, and they are defensive, not aggressive. They don't go looking for trouble, but if trouble finds them, they're happy to defend themselves. One of the things that we hear very commonly, people are out hiking and they encounter a rattlesnake on the trail, and they become very frustrated because they don't feel that they can pass this animal. Rattlesnakes strike roughly half to 3/4 their body distance. And so by giving a rattlesnake, even a 6-foot rattlesnake, a modest area, you can safely move around one without any problem. Matter of fact, if you encounter a rattlesnake on the trail, the answer to it is don't try to move it out, don't try to scare it off by throwing rocks at it. The answer is to just move around it, leave it alone. And in fact, what often happens is people encounter one of these snakes and it coils up and it rattles and it takes a defensive position because it perceives itself in danger. As long as you hover close to that animal is going to stay defensive and it's going to hold its ground. Oftentimes, if people would just take 2 large steps backwards or give it a 20 or 30 foot area of clearance, that animal will quickly retreat to the nearest shelter for its own protection because it's very, very, very frightened of you. So give these animals a little distance. Don't try to capture them. Don't try to kill them. Leave them be. They're a big part of our natural environment. They're an important part of our natural environment. They belong out there. So really, 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 when you look at it, even though there's a lot of these things out there, and many of these things are venomous, very few of them are dangerously venomous. And when you look at statistics, you're far more likely to die by slipping in the bathtub or getting struck by lightning than you are to die from a venomous snake bite in Arizona. So when it really comes down to it, these animals are venomous to acquire their prey, not to kill you, your pets, or your children, and they go through great lengths to avoid conflicts with human beings. They really try to stay out of our way.